In the world of manufacturing, the journey from a groundbreaking idea to a commercially successful product is often long and complex. It's a journey that involves multiple stages, each with its unique challenges and rewards. One of the most critical stages in this journey is the pilot plant scale-up. This stage acts as a bridge between the laboratory, where innovations are born on a small scale, and full-scale production, where large quantities of the product are manufactured for the market. Pilot plants serve as smaller versions of the full-scale production facility, allowing manufacturers to test and refine their processes before committing to large-scale production. Think of it as a dress rehearsal before the main performance. By working out the kinks and optimizing the process at a smaller scale, manufacturers can minimize risks and ensure a smoother transition to full-scale production. The primary objective of a pilot plant is to demonstrate the technical and economic feasibility of a process. This involves proving that the product can be manufactured at a larger scale while maintaining the desired quality and cost-effectiveness. It's essentially a proof of concept that gives manufacturers the confidence to invest in full-scale production. Moreover, pilot plants allow manufacturers to gather crucial data on process parameters, equipment performance, and raw material consumption. This data is invaluable for optimizing the process, identifying potential bottlenecks, and making any necessary adjustments before scaling up to full production. In essence, the pilot plant stage is a learning phase that helps minimize surprises and costly errors down the line. Building a pilot plant is a significant undertaking that requires careful planning and execution. The first step in this process is to define the objectives and scope of the pilot plant. What specific questions are you trying to answer? What are the key performance indicators you'll be tracking? Having a clear understanding of your goals will guide the entire design and operation of the pilot plant. Once you have a well-defined scope, the next step is to develop a detailed process flow diagram, or PFD. The PFD is a visual representation of the entire process, outlining each step from raw material input to finished product output. It shows the sequence of operations, the equipment involved, and the flow of materials and energy throughout the process. With the PFD in place, you can move on to selecting the appropriate equipment for your pilot plant. The equipment should be sized and designed based on the desired production capacity and process requirements. It's important to choose equipment that is scalable, meaning it can be easily replicated at a larger scale when transitioning to full production. Finally, you need to develop a comprehensive operating plan that outlines all aspects of running the pilot plant. This includes everything from startup and shutdown procedures to safety protocols and data collection methods. A well-documented operating plan ensures that the pilot plant runs smoothly and efficiently, generating reliable and reproducible results. Designing a successful pilot plant involves considering several key elements. These elements ensure that the facility is not only functional, but also safe, efficient, and capable of generating meaningful data. One of the primary considerations is the layout and design of the facility itself. The pilot plant should be designed to accommodate the necessary equipment, allow for smooth material flow, and provide ample space for operators to work safely and comfortably. Another crucial aspect is the selection of materials of construction for the pilot plant equipment. The materials chosen should be compatible with the chemicals and materials being processed, as well as the operating temperatures and pressures. Corrosion resistance, chemical inertness, and temperature stability are all important factors to consider when selecting materials. Instrumentation and control systems are vital for monitoring and controlling the process parameters within the pilot plant. These systems should be accurate, reliable, and provide real-time data on variables such as temperature, pressure, flow rate, and pH. Advanced control systems can automate certain processes, improving efficiency and consistency. Safety is paramount in any industrial setting, and pilot plants are no exception. The facility should be designed with safety in mind, incorporating features such as fire suppression systems, emergency exits, and safety interlocks on equipment. Operators should be properly trained on safety procedures and equipped with appropriate personal protective equipment. A culture of safety should be fostered within the pilot plant, with regular safety audits and inspections conducted to identify and mitigate potential hazards. Section 4. Fine-tuning the process development and optimization. Once the pilot plant is built and operational, the focus shifts to process development and optimization. This phase involves systematically experimenting with different operating conditions to determine the optimal parameters for producing the desired product at the desired quality and yield. It's a process of trial and error, guided by data analysis and engineering principles. Reactor design plays a crucial role in process optimization. The reactor is the heart of the process, where the chemical or biological reactions take place. Factors such as reactor type, geometry, agitation, and residence time can significantly impact reaction rates, product yields, and selectivities. Pilot plant experiments allow engineers to test different reactor designs and operating conditions to identify the optimal configuration for the specific process. Mixing is another critical aspect of many processes, especially those involving liquids or solids suspended in liquids. Proper mixing ensures homogeneity of the reaction mixture, which is essential for consistent product quality and reaction rates. Pilot plants provide an opportunity to evaluate different mixing methods, such as mechanical agitation, static mixers, or jet mixers, and determine their effectiveness for the specific application. Heat transfer is often a critical factor in chemical and biological processes. Controlling the temperature of the reaction mixture is essential for driving reactions at the desired rate and preventing unwanted side reactions. Pilot plants allow engineers to evaluate different heat transfer mechanisms, such as jackets, coils, or heat exchangers, and optimize their design and operation for efficient temperature control. Section 5. Trial by fire, identifying issues with test runs.